And now the 22 News Storm Team forecast.
And good morning. It's a cold start out there. We got air temperature that is in the single digits above zero, but you factor in some wind and it feels like we're around 10 to 20 degrees below zero at the moment. Cold weather alerts are up. We got a cold weather advisory for Hamden, Hampshire, Franklin County, and that continues until around 11 o'clock this morning. And then we got an extreme cold warning back in Berkshire County. That also continues until 11 o'clock this morning. Right now, Westfield looks okay. You can see the moon is out, a clear sky. Got a breeze though right out of the north and west, and that's what's going to make it feel a lot colder than it is. Greenfield also not looking too bad to start off the day. We got that breeze right out of the north and west. Right now 14 miles per hour sustained in Westfield, 13 miles per hour in Springfield. There will be occasional wind gusts over 20 miles per hour at times for today. So air temperature right now 7 degrees in Springfield, 5 in Northampton. We're 6 there in Greenfield. You factor in some of that wind, and it feels like we're negative 10 in Springfield, negative 11 in Westfield, as cold as negative 17 there in North Adams. So really, really cold out there starting off the day. As we go throughout the morning and into the afternoon, this is the air temperature for today. We're really not going to see many of us climb anywhere near 10, 15 degrees. So a very cold day ahead. 12 o'clock this afternoon, many of us still in the single digits to right around 10 degrees. By 3 p.m. here, this is pretty much around the time frame we see our high temperature. Got 11 in Northampton, around 10 there in Springfield, single digits back in the Berkshires. You factor in the wind today, it's going to feel like around and below zero through much of the day. So very, very cold. And again, this is the air temperature. Tonight will be very cold. We're going to see a diminishing breeze, a clear sky, and again, that fresh snow on the ground will get us well below zero in many spots. And there will likely be some spots that could drop back to the double digits below zero for later tonight. This is 10 o'clock tonight. We're below zero for mostly everyone. And notice as we go towards tomorrow morning, waking up on Saturday, 7 a.m. here, negative 10 in Greenfield, negative 11 potentially around Springfield, negative 8 in Westfield. Again, this is the air temperature. There will be no wind chill. The wind will be pretty light tomorrow morning, and that's why temperatures will likely get so cold. Yesterday we saw our overnight low temperature yesterday morning of negative 15 in Springfield. We could be back around that by tomorrow morning. So bright, brisk, and breezy today. That is the top of the 22 Storm Team forecast focus. Mostly dry for much of the weekend. There's still maybe a flurry potential on Sunday, but the storm looks to be out to sea. And maybe temperatures maybe around 30 degrees. Still below freezing, but if we hit 30 degrees, it'll be a little over a week since we last saw that. Right now we're quiet. Taking a wider view on clouds and radar, you can see much of the region looks fine. Going throughout the rest of the day, 22 Storm Team Skycast, 7 a.m. towards 9 a.m. Lots of sun today, so the sky will be a beautiful blue sky, Arctic blue sky with high pressure and control, but it's going to really not get warm. Again, high temperature today will be right around 10 to 15 degrees. Wind chill values around zero. In terms of that storm for Sunday, look, it's mostly out in the ocean. The only spot that could get a little light snow is around the Cape and the islands, but it stays well off to our east. You can see the heavier snow out in the Atlantic, so we're not really concerned by that. Again, it's really mostly maybe a few flurries for the day on Sunday. For today, though, partly to mostly sunny, temperature 10 to 14 degrees, wind chill values around to below zero. Tonight, yeah, this is actually the air temperature we're forecasting, around negative 12 to negative 6, so we'll get quite cold for tonight. The rest of the 22 Storm Team 7-day forecast here, 20 degrees tomorrow, maybe a chance for a few flurries on Sunday. Monday is Groundhog Day, looks sunny, with temperature right around 30. We may actually touch freezing on Tuesday. Something to be excited about there. But overnight low temperatures mostly in the single digits to below zero. Want to check out our latest forecast? You could do so by getting the free 22 News mobile app.